Well, it was big. You know, this is a team that we know is going to put pressure on the rim, and we had issues last time we played them with the second chance points, so it was a priority for us to make sure collectively, and obviously our bigs stepped up and rebounded at a high rate, you know, on both sides, offensively and defensively. But plus 11 on the glass is big. I mean, you force the misses, you're getting stops, and then of course late in the game we had some timely rebounds that helped keep them at bay.
We always ask you about just the challenge at the end there that turned out to be pretty important. What
Yeah.
did you see was the signal immediate you knew you were going to?
No, it wasn't immediate. You know, give Ryan Lumpkin credit. He's charged with making those decisions. Of course, not always right, but I trust him. And if he's adamant and says challenge, we challenge.
What did you feel aside from the rebounding was key tonight?
Well, just the overall involvement of everybody. 7 guys in double figures. Got good production off your bench. You know, it's just, to me, it's a team win. Guys maybe struggled a little bit from the field, but it was good that the ball was moving. Everyone was involved. You know, so that was a collective effort.
How much of an impact did Denny have?
It was big. You know, I think his downhill aggression, you know, playing with force. The biggest key for him is just being decisive, and he's done that as of late, making better decisions. I think playing with a little bit more aggression. So I think it's been good for him. It's been good for us.
What about Gafford tonight?
Gaff had a really big night. Obviously did a terrific job protecting the rim, 5 blocks. His activity in the paint, putbacks, you know, the drop-off passes, the roller. I thought he had a huge impact on both sides.
What do you think he can do to, I don't mean play like this every game, because
that'd be nice.
Yeah, but to be more consistent?
I think he's been relatively consistent, honestly. It's not always going to show up in the points column, but I think he's done a terrific job as of late. You know, a handful of games, just being a rim protector, putting pressure on the rim as a roller, as a offensive rebounder, you know, blocking shots, and a lot of times just the gravity of him rolling creates other opportunities. So those situations, those points don't necessarily go to him, but the gravity of his role does create opportunities for others.
Wes is 7 straight for you guys. 3 of those have come without KP. What can you say about just the carryover that seemed pretty steady?
No, we found a good rhythm, you know, and it's a little harder without KP, or, you know, before that it was tough without Brad. So, you know, the thing is, this group's pulled together, found a way. Not all the wins have been pretty, but we're trying to play the right way. And I think when you do that on both sides of the ball, you give enough effort, there's a level of communication and connectivity, you give yourself a chance.
What do you think of with Gafford's production? You know, between his approach and the matchups, what exactly do you think led to the, I know you say he's been consistent in the way he's played, but production was exceptional tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, a lot of times, you know, with the 2 big lineup, we're cross-matching guys. So it's been challenging to, you know, have a better feel for your personnel. And when we're cross-matched. Tonight he was, you know, essentially at the 5 the whole game, and I thought he took advantage of the matchup. You know, his activity, his athleticism. You know, he didn't play on his heels. I thought he played with force. And, you know, in all aspects, the rolls, the offensive rebounds, his presence in the paint, whether he blocked the shot, altered the shot. I think after you block a few the way he did, it does, you know, weigh on the offense a little bit. Maybe it causes a little hesitation. You know, maybe they miss some of those paint floaters they normally do, but it does have an impact.
Man, the biggest thing is staying in the game, staying engaged. It was all defensively. I think Kuz, his efforts on BI, our collective efforts on CJ, we did a really good job on him in the second half, more or less, and we just made it tough on him. And then fourth quarter, you know, coach just told me to be aggressive and, you know, attack, and that's what I did. And I just found some matchups to attack and just found some easy looks.
Rebounds were huge tonight. Taj had 10 of them. Gaff had, I think, 12. What can you say about the boards?
They were unbelievable, man. The way those 2 battled tonight, you know, start to finish was unbelievable. You know, Gaff was erasing shots left and right off the glass all night, and being in there banging with Valanciunas, Nance, and all those big guys, like, you know, they held their own in there. And so I'm definitely proud of him. We have to help him a lot more in those situations. I think we did a good job of that tonight, but moving forward, we got to have him be even better.
That alley-oop that Gafford down with one hand, I think it was late in the second quarter. You threw it that long, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did you throw it that high?
Yeah. I mean, that high, I don't know, but I mean, he can go. Gav can go touch the top of the backboard. So anywhere you throw it in the vicinity, he's gonna go get it.
Is he the most consistently beat up among you guys?
Probably.
He's always walking back
he gets. I mean, big men they battle, man. They're in the trenches night in and night out. And every time you look up, Gav is on the ground and he's banged up, but he gets right back up and keeps competing, keep protecting the rim, keep making those defensive efforts and catching lobs like we need him to. So, you know, he has a mentality that he'll get his rest after the game. So that's good.
What do you make of the win streak and 4 in a row on the road in particular?
I mean, it's been awesome. You know, it's definitely good to be able to win. We take any win. I think the beauty of it is we're just constantly building on the game before. You know, we're not getting tired of, you know, doing the right things, more or less. And so it's good to, one, have bodies back. Having bodies healthy helps out a lot. We get KP back. Hopefully it'll be the same juice we keep rolling. But, you know, being able to just continue to build off games is what's been our pride and joy moving forward, yeah.
It's pretty natural. I'm okay. You know, I know, like, physicality is one thing that's going to happen in this league, and, you know, I'm all for it. Really, you know, JB tells me all the time, you know, I always want to get hit. Always. And if they hit you harder, they'll tell them to hit you harder. So really just, you know, being physical, being tough, it's more of a mental thing for me. Anything, you know, I take care of my body afterwards as much as I can and be consistent with it throughout, you know, any time that we're off the floor. Other than that, I just be ready to bounce off the floor as much as I can.
I think you went back to the locker room at the beginning of the third quarter. What was that for?
So Brandon Ingram foul, he went up and I got hit in the mouth. That's pretty much it. You know, kind of got a cut on my lip. Had to go rinse that out. So, but yeah, that was the reason. I didn't go all the way back. I just stayed in the tunnel.
Okay. 5 straight for you guys, I think. I keep getting the number wrong, but it's kind of been like that for you guys all season, where you'll go on streaks and receive. What do you make of this one?
I mean, you know, just focus on consistency and keep pushing. That's the main thing. We got a lot of momentum coming into this road trip. You know, we won, I think, did we win at home, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah. And we came into this road trip with the mindset that it's a business trip. You know, we're going to have teams come out and try to throw punches, and we got to be able to throw punches back. And just being consistent with that, setting the tone physically, setting the tone energy-wise, and just coming out and playing our brand of basketball to help us win games is something that we need to stay focused on.
Do you wish you could have given yourself the belt tonight?
Yeah, of course, you know, but I couldn't do that, so I just gave it to Kuz. He really played his tail off, you know, defensively tonight. He did some things out there that, you know, pretty much everybody was doing, but things that stuck out with him, you know, he just didn't quit. That's the main thing.
Offensively, I mean, it seemed like you were being really assertive even before Valanciunas got ejected.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, though, did you think when he went out, this is an opportunity for me to be even more?
Oh yeah, I mean, of course it was an opportunity just because of, you know, Valanciunas is a great player, you know, real physical guy, and he takes up a lot of space, you know, on the defensive end when it comes to us being on offense and whatnot, you know. But I had the same mindset when he was in the game, then I had the same mindset when he left the game, plain and simple.
Did you see the play with Taj? I mean,
yeah, I was paying attention to it. Yeah, I was. I saw it.
What did you think?
I mean, you know, Taj was playing defense. You know, it's a lot of guys in the league that does the chicken wing. That's what we call it. Well, that's what I call it. And, I mean, it was just a short end of the stick, you know. Came out in our favor. We got a successful challenge, and it was good for us.
And what did you like about just the way you played tonight in terms of how it led to the production with the double-double and the 5 blocks?
No matter what, I just kept playing. You know, no matter if I turned the ball over, if I didn't make a shot, if I, you know, messed up on defense, I just kept playing. Stayed locked in throughout the full 48 minutes of the game. You know, we got KP out, so really just stepping up was the main thing that was on my mind. You know, we got a lot of bigs coming off the bench from New Orleans, so really just locking in and just being able to play physical throughout the full game was just the main goal for me.
And do you think Bradley meant to throw that lob that high, the one you took with one hand and put down in one motion?
I'm about to say, they know all the time. I tell them, you can throw it to the moon, I'm going to bring it back down there. So, yeah, so, you know, I mean, I'm always prepared for anything around the rim. And if I don't finish, I'm going to try to finish the next one. Plain and simple.